Wow.
Indeed. You were close.
Dawn.
Very good memory.
Last time you took me, I think it was 7711 in April of last year.
Yeah, it was a long time since you've been on.
Happy New Year. Yeah, they moved 7906, 7907, 7905 as well. They're all on the VP now. I love that the Anderson equipment is coming out again, finally.
Decent buses in there that have just been sitting.
How is this one? This one hasn't been active for since May 2020.
This one's okay, except this window rattles a lot. Other than that, it drives me.
And I haven't been on a 78 like this before, eh? This is 2005 7800.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad you got your tail again, except you're doing a different sign up because where do you finish? You finish at Heritage, but what direction?
I started Heritage at 1240 this same direction, and I finished at 820 this same direction.
Okay.
So I'm still managing to get Heritage to Heritage. So I don't have to drive a bit far.
You see they cut the 3 and everything at night now, right?
What's that?
They cut the 3 at night. It only runs every half an hour late night now. It used to run every 20 minutes. But then they cut it.
Not this winter, but last winter I did the 3. And driving around all night with, 10, 15 people on. Sometimes less. So they didn't need it, that frequent.
You should see the 301, they really cut that. It used to have 4 active buses late at night on it. Now it's 2.
So what's that, once an hour?
Once every 40 minutes. Good takeoff, you can feel it. Are you on here to the end of June, right? Your sign up.
Yeah.
The returner's good for the bus sitting for such a long time.
Yeah, it's a little tight, but
Well, that's what happens when a bus sits forever.
I don't use the retarder a lot.
Yeah.
But,
So it's so there's 5 buses on Teal now. They cut it down to 4, but now it's not.
on this route?
Yeah, there used to be 4 a day. Now they have 5 on it now.
Well, it was 5 for quite a while, and then they cut the service back to 4, and then they went back to 5.
I'm glad because the service was pretty dear with the 4 buses.
Well, yeah, but for the drivers, the schedule was so tight. I mean, we didn't have time to, even do some lunches. I mean, you're happy, but then you're late. Yeah.
That's what I said. I check on the Transit 55. The bus I'm waiting for is always late on the route because there's no time, right?
Well, from 3:30 till basically 6:30, up towards 7, I don't have time for anything. That's just go. Because the traffic's getting heavier and heavier. More people are going back to school.
This motor sounds good. While these are coming out, they're replacing a lot of our 2001s, unfortunately. But I guess it's a win-win. Still get some old equipment. You had that one bus out of Spring once, eh? Change off. That must have been something to get used to. What was it? A winter ago, I think? No change offs out of VP, so they gave you a spring bus.
Yeah, they did that to me. When I was doing that Route 3, there was a snow day, and the snow was coming down really hard, and I was gathering on the window, and I used the windshield wiper, and it fell off.
Yeah.
I tried to put it back on, but there's no way, so I had to get a change off, and they gave me one of those air-conditioned buses, which I'd never driven before, or since. It was just that one day. And I had to get the change off guy to explain a few things to me, because I never been trained in one, because I never work out of Spring Gardens.
Sure. If you would have gotten an 8000, it would have been like, okay, I've driven these before.
Yeah, the 8000s. I don't like those.
God, the filtering system is bad through 8020 through 8060.
I was, a few years back, I was doing the 3641 a lot, and I would get one of those 8000 buses, and the bad filter buses are, I think, from number 18 to 50 or something, I don't know. Anyway, I kept getting one of those, and the bus that I was, the key that I had, come out in the morning at like 5 in the morning, and they'd go back until like 1 at night. And so it was out all day, and about halfway through my afternoon shift, he would start to come into the bus.
Yeah.
And I would call for a change off, and he would give me one. And one day this guy says, "No, we don't change off for that." And I said, "Well, we'll give you one trip, and that's it, because I'm not breathing this stuff in. I'm already getting it in me." And he said, "Well, we don't do change off for that." I said, "Hey, if dispatch wants to put one of these really bad filter buses on a key that is up all day, like for 23 hours almost,
Yeah.
then it's dispatch's fault. So talk to them. And they can put these buses out on just PM or AM extras."
And if they're gonna do that, they must as well just bring you a bus from VP, and then you can take the VP bus back to Spring, and then they can take it back to VP.
But what happened was,
Sure.
they moved all of those bad filter buses to Spring Gardens because they knew that I was just going to call in for change offs every time I got one. And so after that, I never driven one again.
You know what's not too bad? The white 8000s have a better filtering system. It's 8000 through 8015. They're not Their filtering system is a lot better than the red ones.
I don't know who came up with that bad filtering system, but man.
Every time the bus takes off, it smokes.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
Transit should have got their money back on those. You should have made Flyer come out and totally change the whole thing. That's what I would have done if I was county chef, but I would have managed to use this.
and I would have bought Flyers from there on. None of these Novas and stuff. I love when you go on Glenmore Trail. It's my favorite part of the route. Here, yeah.
Why is that?
You can really hear the motor at high speed.
As soon as it switches into fifth gear, you can tell you're going 80k.
Yeah.
It switches right at that moment.
Mm-hmm. How was your summer sign up? Did you end up getting this last summer?
Yeah, I did. It was a Max Teal, but not this key, a different key.
Yeah.
But I've been doing the Max Teal for the last 2 years now. And it's because I can get heritage to heritage on it. You know, I'm doing afternoon shifts.
Else, if you were doing a night shift, you would have to take the bus back to the Graph.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah.
I like working anywhere between, say, 12 and 9 in there.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough for the last couple of years to be able to get this heritage to heritage finish it, well before 9. Last sign up was I started working at 10:30 in the morning, and that's the earliest that I've worked for the last like 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And it was a real difficult thing for me to get up at 9:30 in the morning to get ready and then be at work by 10:30. That was killing it. But as soon as I was able to get the afternoons, I thought there's no getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to be anymore. I was done with that. And then when I started taking the afternoons and the morning shifts, with all these guys around me going, what are you doing? Working afternoon shifts? You're very senior morning shift. And I go, well, it's preferable for you, baby, but no, not for me. I'm taking morning. Get up at 3:30. Get work at 4:30 in the morning. Or 4. It's a young man's game.
The next batch of buses that will come out here pretty soon is our 2004s. You've driven them. They're all 7800s.
I like the 7700s the best out of all of them.
7711, when I was on with you, that was a great bus.
77s for me have great pickup. The accelerator and the brake aren't too stiff, so they're very easy to drive. Like it's just like driving a big car.
Yeah. Some of the 77s I've been on are so slow though, like they're,
I haven't gotten any of those. I always get real quick ones.
yeah.
Jared speaking.
Hey, this is Olivia.
How are you?
I expect the tranny to be a little tighter, but take off.
That's good.
Is it one of the leaders that's helping run it, right? Yeah. So when you come back around, I'll be getting off at Douglas Glen Boulevard station there.
Right here?
When you come back around, from Douglas Glen, yes.
That stop across from us right now.
Yes.
It's a weird place for you to get off. All the rides that I've given you, which I can't count, you've never gotten off there.
True. I've been on 7798 as well. It's a good bus. That one was moved in September to VP, and then they moved 7799 to VP as well. Didn't you say you had a couple times you had a bad bus where it would break down or the engine would stop?
Yeah, I've had lots of those.
Yeah.
Not for a while though.
Oh, when we had that bad cold snap, buses were breaking down left and right.
You know what happened last summer? I was going through this intersection, and a guy coming from that direction, going south, went through a red light and smashed right into the bus. It didn't have any passengers on it. He hit the back duals on the left side there, and he knocked the bus 6 feet over. Smashed my knee up a little bit. It was just at the start of my shift, and the EMF wouldn't let me work for the rest of the day. The guy that hit me was a company truck, a big 2-ton lawn care thing. It was a Ford F1 or Ford F350 or something.
Super Duty or
Yeah, it
something.
was huge, and he just totally squashed the whole front end in on it. And, he said, "Well, you should fly." I said, "Well, man, you didn't see the red light when you got yourself."
So, anyway, was the bus badly damaged, or?
Oh, yeah, he was driving.
Yeah.
But he was lucky that he hit where he hit. Lucky for the bus, because it would have been way more damage because he hit right on the wheels on the left side. So those were toast, but if he would have hit like in the middle of the bus, he would have practically gone right through it. It would have been really bad. I probably would have been hurt a lot more than just my knee. And that wasn't really that bad. It was sore for a bit.
I don't remember. I don't think you ever taken me on a 2005 model bus. It was either one of the 2003s and then the 77s. That was it.
Those are 77.
Thank you. Thanks.
about 6-7 minutes here, close to that. 5 minutes.